This is the Coding Life Workflow Monitor. To get started, click on either the Volume Monitor or the Worker Monitor. Let's start with the Volume Monitor. The Volume Monitor includes a Volume Monitor chart. This graph shows the monthly volume over the last 6 months, or a month-to-month comparison, with the option to show the total company or specific customer. By clicking the Total button under the Past Volume Trend section, you can see the total last 6-month actual volume trend on the graph. If you would like to see the last 6-month volume trend sorted by customer, you can click the By Customers button instead. Similarly, for the month-to-month comparison, you can also see the month-to-month total comparison or month-to-month comparison sorted by customer by switching between the Total button and the By Customers button. You can use the pull-down button on the right-hand side of the graph to change whichever customer you would like to look at. Default dates for the 2 most recent months. However, it is possible to adjust dates by using the pull-down button on the bottom left-hand side of the graph. Furthermore, while viewing the month-to-month comparison chart, a percentage calculation can be added to the graph by clicking the Show Percentage button. Last but not least, you can click the Add Data Label button to see the exact number the graph is representing. In order to facilitate continuous use, you can create a new data entry into the database by properly entering new information on our New Month Volume Entry user form. Next, we have the Worker Monitor. The Worker Monitor presents mini graphs to help managers better visualize data about their workers' performance, both their profitability as well as their productivity. It allows managers to add worker data directly into the database of worker information, as well as search for the information of a specific employee. The profitability graphs consist of the profitability by chart type graph, the normalized employee profitability graph, as well as the bottom 10 profitability increases graph. The normalized employee profitability graph can be sorted to show only a certain chart type or certain employees by using the pull-down buttons on the bottom left-hand side of the chart. The charts provided to help visualize productivity are the employee's productivity by chart type graph, the top 10 productivity increases graph, as well as the bottom 10 productivity increases graph. The employee's productivity by chart type can also be sorted by chart type as well as by name.
Right here, right now? Hello?
After looking at the big picture analysis, if managers are interested in investigating more about an individual worker, perhaps this worker had the worst profitability change over the last 2 periods. The manager would be able to use the Search Worker button in order to investigate more about this slacking employee. This button brings up a user form that allows the manager to input the first and last name of the worker that they're looking for. If the manager inputs the wrong combination of names, the tool will alert him of an error. But if he inputs the right combination of names, the tool will analyze the database and present further information and key statistics about that individual worker. As you can see here you have presented the worker's name, the work type that they are assigned to, the customers that they have worked on, their average pay rate, their average historical productivity, and their average historical accuracy rate. You also have the ability to view their productivity trend over time, as well as the worker's accuracy trend over time, if you click the appropriate checkboxes at the bottom. After the graph loads, you have the ability to change the range of dates that you would like to look at. This will help the managers to better visualize the work trend of the individual workers, which can be useful when giving performance evaluations or in using individual performance as a benchmark. Since our tool is meant for continuous use, we have a button to allow the user to create a new work entry, which would be added to the database. If you click on this button, you'll see a similar form to the volume button that we went over earlier. The form asks you to input the first name, last name, date worked, worked customer, work type, hours worked, pay rate, and volume of work completed, accuracy rate, and price of chart per unit. If you're not able to find the name of the worker in the drop-down list, you have the ability to add a new name to the list. When you click Enter, the information will automatically be added to the database. Over time, as new entries are made, the graphs in the overview page will change accordingly, giving the user an updated picture of the workforce. We hope that by using our Coding Life Workforce Monitor, managers will be able to better monitor both the incoming demand for medical chart coding as well as the efficiency of the company's workers. Thank you.